Hello, everybody. We are live from Dayton, Nevada. As you can see, the D, I believe. Hang on, I'm going to make sure I'm on the right camera. Indeed, on the right camera. You can see the D in the background. We are awaiting the time trials of the Gold Rush Virginia City to Tonopah race presented by Legacy Racing. We are quite a ways away from the actual time trials. I believe they're going to be doing a site lap here soon, but it's scheduled for 3 o'clock to do the site lap, but it's scheduled for 4 o'clock time trials. So got a little bit of a wait, but I wanted to get this up and running. Wanted to thank everybody that has shouted out to me already today. I heard from Curtis Armstrong, the T943 Outer Limits Racing. A huge shout out from them. Thank you so much. You guys have been awesome. But what he told me was that he thanked me for all the videos and stuff, that all the live stuff that I've been doing and putting this out there. He pulled his clips off of the YouTube, and he started putting that on his channel and showed it to his sponsors, and he's gotten a tremendous amount of sponsorship as a result of being able to show them what he's doing out here on out here racing. So pretty cool stuff that is happening this weekend with the Legacy Virginia City to Tonopah race. They were actually going to race from C Street in Virginia City all the way to Tonopah. They had it all worked out. Unfortunately, they had an issue with a private property that we have the approval from both parties, seller and buyer, and but it's in escrow, and they can't do anything, so they weren't able to use the property. So they're starting in Dayton, just actually at the time trial start, which is on the other side of El Dorado Canyon. If you're familiar with Dayton, it's right outside the high school, on the south side of the high school. Time trial course is a little over 4 miles long. I am sitting at race mile 3. This is really right where they start to go back north. So the time trial starts, they go due south, make a right-hand turn and go through El Dorado Canyon wash, and then they head this direction towards me, and they make a hard right-hand turn just above where you can see there, and they come right towards me and then head towards the finish line. So there you have it. Did you hike all the way up here?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, my dad dropped me off. He just turns around.
Okay, well, at least he got you up this far anyway. Huh?
Yeah.
And just so you know, you're standing right in my other camera.
Oh.
You're okay for now. I mean, we're good. Don't worry about it. But if you go...
I was like looking, and I was like, oh, they're both pointing that way.
That's how I noticed you walked up. I saw you on my other camera. No, you're good. You're good. I don't have it faced at that. That's not till they start going by.
Yeah.
So, but you can, I mean, in front here, you can see my view. Here's my view.
Very cool.
So from a direct line to the my first feather.
Yeah.
From there that way, I can't see you.
Okay.
Should be able to get some good shots.
Yeah, I'm excited.
With the D in the background, that I originally, I know the course, right? But I hadn't been up here in a while, and I wanted to kind of catch coming across the canyon.
Yeah.
And so I came up from the fairgrounds because that's where I'm at, and I got to this spot, and I saw this spot up this trail looking at the D, and I went, "Oh, that's the shot." And so I went and looked. I came back. This is it, definitely,
Yeah, it shows where you're at. Everything.
definitely. You'll be fine. And man, you might be able to see some of the other camera crews that are coming out, still photographers that are coming out. I have, I think it's Dirt Magazine here with me. I can't remember their names. It's a father and daughter, and I've run into him several times at the races. And he saw my spot and he liked it, and he said, "I'm bringing my daughter back and dropping her off. She's going to hang out with you." I'm like, cool, no problem. As you can see, it's a beautiful day. Um, I'm sitting on the western side of the race course. I'm looking south. As you can see, the Dayton D is behind me. We're from Dayton, Nevada. Here is where time trials are at. At race mile 3. It is, you'll see it here on this other camera here. That marker right there is race mile 3. And the time trials course is about 4.5 miles. It's pretty rocky on the east side of El Dorado Canyon. Again, I am on the west side. It's not too bad in here, but it is going to be dusty. Unfortunately, the wind, and that's why I set up here, was west-southwest. So I shouldn't be dealing with a whole lot of it, but we'll see.
Talking to the trucks that just got down here. Okay, how long do you think they'll be? Guy just came over and talked to me, told me he was going to do it right away. Hey, Christy, we're stopped right now because of... let the water truck know that the UTVs, the trucks are coming, they're just doing their practice lap. Confirm he said the site lap has started. That's correct, dude. Copy, site lap has started.
Hey, I'm doing well. How about you?
Good. got a
Yeah, what?
package.
What?
I got a package in the mail.
Oh, I got a package in the mail.
Yeah,
Oh. Yeah, it's not that important. Hang on to it.
it was from Peter.
Just
Peter
hang on.
Wang.
It's not important. It's just a cover for my tablet. It's not a big deal. Just hold on to it.
Okay, no problem.
Cool. You got me. I'm sitting right inside that time trial course. I'm waiting for start of time trials.
All right.
I was surprised when my phone rang. I was like, oh, well, I guess I am still within. I'm looking right at the D of Dayton Hill.
Yeah.
I'm looking right at the D. I have the shot.
Perfect.
I've got a serpentine coming right at me with the D right behind it.
Okay.
So it's an iconic shot for the race, for the time trials. So yeah, I've got one photographer over here already that I met at some of the races. Him and his daughter. They were riding the time course, and he stopped, and it's like, hey. We started talking. He says, you got a prime spot. And I go, yeah. I said, it's perfect with the D and everything. He goes, I'm dropping my daughter off back here for the time trials. She'll be up here with you. I'm like, okay. And then there's another set of photographers down below that are setting up their cameras for right in here too. So I got the prime spot.
All right.
So, all righty, man. I'll let you go.
Reno.
All righty.
All right, man. Well, you take care of them.
Absolutely, man. Thank you. I'll talk to you later.
All right, bud.
All right, bye.
Can I call you right back?
Yeah, no problem.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hey, Brad. I'll probably have it sit right here for the time lapse, just in case anybody's coming out of the mountains there. Thanks, sir.
All right, looks like the UTVs are on their sight lap. It'll give me a chance to go through the lineup.
Hey, Bora, BJ, you on there, Bora? BJ? Hey, Donald? Didn't want to confuse you with the other BJ, Terry. You're right here with him, Donald. I'll send him up. We're sitting right behind the last car here. Yeah, 10-4, it's where Desert Rider has his flags, and it'll be on his left side. Yeah, I copy. I'll hang out with Desert Rider. Thanks, Brian. Well, BJ, do you have anywhere you need me on course, or you want me at the start? Maybe over here by the finish. We're getting some people walking up there on the hill. Just I'll go to the finish. Keep an eye on that. I'll follow everyone around this last lap, make sure everything's clear and it's up there. just situated here at the start. Thank you.
Here then.
Know when you're ready.
It's not like BJ doesn't know me. That was BJ. I don't know if you heard that or not. That was BJ that shouted out to me. I don't know if you heard it or not. As he went by, he yelled at me. So I think I need to make sure that this guy gets set where he needs to be. Yeah, so they did all the turbo UTVs first. There was only only 5 listed raw, and then so there's no. But with the class 1s, the 6100s, and the unlimiteds, there was only one extra. Well, race 3 or race 22, you know who they are? They're the ones that do the. They're the ones that do the heroes.
BJ to Chris, you got a copy?
They ask the riders to carry fallen heroes.
Course is clear. Citizen get a time
The ones that do, race 22 is, yeah, that's the one where suicide every 22 minutes. They were going to come up and race, and they were going to do at the tech line, and I was going to do broadcast with them. They're not. For them, just interact on the podcast, you know.
Hey, Art, do you have a copy of this? You want to? Start time.
Watching it, and sure she was in the course, and all of a sudden she took off running. So you see her, took off running
Copy, that's correct. Liz, do you have a copy?
Just that. I know, just that.
Liz, are you in the start?
That was just like, wow. I was watching some of the turns up there as they were coming through some of those turns. They were just letting it go. It's like, oh, we know this section. Wow! Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, this is good. And I don't care if you head down closer. I don't care. If you're in my shot, I don't care, because to me, that's the interactive part of racing. standing like,
I'll still try not to
if
be
you're
like,
standing
right
like
in the
10
front of
feet
it.
from it and that's a whole shot, that's different, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I was like looking when
Surprise! Yeah, with this, I mean, fortunately I don't have to move my camera. You- Standard shot, and I can follow up with a tail shot and not have to worry about it. Nice clean shot.
Donald, if you have your ears on, 1592 cleared me in the pit. They should. Also be advised, the water truck is currently on the course at the moment. He will be off of here in probably 5.
Who I've talked to off and on.
Did you copy that list? We definitely had no.
And that's not off-road race. Laughlin's not off-road race. It's stadium race. That's all.
Valley course is hot.
It is hot.
2024 Legacy or a Gold Rush.
Alrighty, there you have it. We have a hot race course. So first up are our turbos. And we will be seeing Cameron Taylor first.
They start about a half mile away from where they finish. Had to find the juice.
Take him a little bit to get over here. But this is one of the best spots on the race course to capture video. The biggest thing is the D behind it there in the foreground there. Dayton, Nevada is where we are broadcasting live today. I just thought that was very apropos. Really kind of send off Dayton, Nevada. As we're waiting on our first UTV. I ran a race course earlier today. I did not, I should have just run that video for you. I did not. I'm sorry, apologize. But I took the drone out and used the beacon. So it followed me. I learned a lot today again with that beacon. The best thing to do when doing this kind of a race course is just to put it in the trail mode, so it's behind me, following me, and close. It's a decent video, but there's rooms for improvement. So found that out, which is cool. And as I stated, here we are at the Legacy Gold Rush time trials, live from Dayton, Nevada. I am Desert Rider. You are on Desert Riders Desert Racing Pit Stop. where you will find all your Nevada desert racing. After this race this weekend, I will be in Pahrump in 2 weeks for the Snore race. Hope to be making some good connections there. It'll be my first Snore race. I'll be hopefully doing that one, and then the Rage in December, and then Desert Showdown. Legacy Racing has a Desert Showdown on the 10th of December. Free in Pahrump, I'll be doing that one as well. In between there, in November, I'll be in Logandale, which is northeast of Vegas, up the I-15. We'll be at the Clark County Fairgrounds for a couple of days. I'll be doing some live streaming and be doing the Hump and Bump, the Vegas four-wheeler. So here we are. Our first car is coming towards us. I can see it coming now. This should be Cameron Taylor. So that was our first UTV, turbo UTVs are qualifying first. And this is James Moore, the T925. Next up should be the T906 of Tim Fitzpatrick and the Driven Off-Road Racing Team. Like Tim's putting on a show. Next should be Nicholas Burries, the T986. Now these are going every 60 seconds. So, I mean, James Moore was making up some time there on Cameron Taylor, which was pretty interesting there. But that's a pretty tight race. Pretty tight race for, there goes a drone. Pretty tight race in that turbo class. I know that Tim Fitzpatrick is leading that, and he's followed by Nate Hale and James Moore. So it looks like Tim Fitzpatrick has he has 562 points to 541 of Nate Hale and 519 of James Moore. So pretty tight race. and that was Nicholas Burry's the T983. I believe this was Nate Hale in the 961. Coming up next. Join me tomorrow at Tech Line. I'll be doing live stream again all day tomorrow, starting at 10. I'll be doing interviews with drivers and co-dogs teams and all that from Tech Line. Should be a lot of fun, good time to just sit back and chat racing. And then on Saturday, starting at 8 or so in the morning, I will be broadcasting live with the motorcycles. That will be pretty big gap in between motorcycles and trucks. Start at 10:30, so about an hour worth of motorcycles, and then it'll be a long wait in between. But so this should be the 961. We'll see here in a second. This is Alex Baker. Which means the next racer will be the T985 of Jeremy Davis. We're just getting started, so stick around and enjoy this. The trucks. When the trucks came through here during the site lap, typically they are told 35-mile-an-hour speed zone, and man, they were having some fun coming through this serpentine. They know this section here. Good to see that. So here we are, Jeremy Davis in the T985. Oh, that looks like that might be Tim Hall. It is Tim Hall, and he is letting it loose. The gentleman, that is Wounded Warrior Timothy Hall. Good man, I love that guy. He's a lot of heart. You go get him, Tim. Next up might be Curtis Armstrong. Again, a huge shout out to that team and to him. Thank you so much for the kind words and all that. Means a lot to me. I'm glad that you're able to use my footage and get some more sponsorship. It just made my weekend, Curtis. You made my weekend, brother. Thank you. And that indeed looks like it is Curtis Armstrong. No, that was Jeremy Davis, T985. I got the lineup all screwed up on me here. I wrote them down. 5 was supposed to come after Alex Baker. All right, if this is a Can-Am, it's going to be Sean Cook. If it's not, it should be Curtis Armstrong. So just out of the view there that you're not able to see to the left, there's a spot there I can see them coming at me before they go around that little hill there. You might be able to see them come in just at the corner there, upper left-hand side, right there. And when they're coming through, that did not look like Sean Cook, so that must be Curtis. No, that's Can-Am. That's Sean Cook. No, that, my gosh, was Curtis Armstrong. Curtis Armstrong of the Outer Limits Racing Team. Said that turbo class is pretty doggone tight, so anything can happen. All right. Got another one coming at us here. That looks like that might be Sean Cook right there. Yes, indeed. And then the last one should be the 977, and I don't have a name on that. Apologize for that. But I'm going to find out who that is because that's a nice looking car right there. Okay, so that's all of the turbos, I think. So first up is going to be Joe David. And he's currently sitting second in the Class 1 for points. He's got a 379 behind Blaine Conrad with a 455. And Sean Gilbert with a 376. So we should be seeing the Class 1 first. We had a field of 34, we added one 1592, I don't know who that is yet, but we did have some drops. So there was 35 signed up. We had a couple that were dropped. With the UTVs, we had 8 signed up. 9, 10, 11, 12, only 8 of them were pre-registered. So, yeah, half the field missed out on that early registration. So, I believe they were going to wait until the UTV made it all the way in before they're going to send the first unlimited buggy. But here we are, beautiful day in Dayton, Nevada. It's 87 degrees, 10% humidity. Typical day here in Nevada. A little bit, I think, a little bit warmer than normal for this time of year, which is perfect for me. Because last year I was gone by this time. I came up to Tonopah to catch the race there and covered it there. But this year I said I'm going to stay here until this race and then head down, and it'll be the same next year probably as well, before I head south for the winter. So here we have our first buggy, Joe David, coming at us. So next is Kevin Curtis in his 6192. He's flying. He almost drove off the dam. So I just got over the radio that Kevin Curtis is coming at us now. The dam that you have to cross up El Dorado Canyon. He said he had 3 of the 4 wheels off the dam, meaning that he was flying. There's a tight hairpin turn there, hard left-hand turn. It's almost a hairpin, and here we go. Our first truck, Kevin Curtis. Next up will be Kirk Harkey in the 6155. So again, they're sending these trucks every minute off of the race course, and that way dust clears. Each driver has a safe, clear sight. If there happens to be a problem on the race course and the race course gets blocked, or the next racer has to stop, they will send him back around and let him qualify again. So here we are, Kirk Harkey. Again, that was the 6155 of Kirk Harkey. Coming up next, we have the 6101 of Brent Fox. He is currently sitting in the number 2 spot for points. And I'm trying to see. He is behind Jake Johnson. And Justin Bean Smith is following him. And right behind them is a Reno guy. That's Dave Ziegler. He's 42 points out. We'll be talking about him shortly. Here comes Brent Fox in the 6101. Brent Fox. Next up will be the 6154 of Alvin Livingston. Thank you for those that are joined in. I really appreciate that. 6154 of Alan Livingston. It should be coming around the corner here. There we go. Livingston is living it on the edge there. That was pretty nice coming through there. Next up, that'll be the Kid. The Kid is coming up next. Number 27, Jag Olegies. And I mean, he's a kid. I don't think he has a driver's license yet. Dad gave him the keys to the truck early this year in first race in Parker Dam 500, the Legacy race. Gave the keys to the kid, the trophy truck keys, and that unlimited truck went out there and took first place in the unlimited class. I think he was third overall or fourth overall, I don't remember, but quite impressive. The kid is something else. So here he comes now. I can hear him, I can see him. The number 27 of Jag Olegies. I don't know about you folks, but I'm enjoying the hell out of this. That was just awesome. So here we got up next is Zach Rosberg in the 6132. And thank you for joining Desert Rider here live from Dayton, Nevada. As you can see, the D in the background, in the foreground there on the hill, that's where I am at. And we are here for the 2024 Legacy Gold Rush Desert Race, Virginia City to Tonopah. I'll actually be racing from Dayton to Tonopah, as they had some issues with some properties. But next year, we're pretty much sure so far it's gotten much better that they'll be actually leaving next year from C Street. Tomorrow will be a tech line on E Street, which is where the depot is. I will be broadcasting live for that tomorrow as well. Please join me for interviews tomorrow. It'll be a lot of fun. I got some disappointing news. I was really excited. I was hopeful that Race to Erase 22 was going to be there. Debbie, she sent me an email this afternoon and said unfortunately they had some issues with their car and they can't make it. So highly disappointing, but I will be there. So here we are, Zach Rosberg in the 6132. So if you like today's coverage and you like all the stuff that Desert Rider's bringing to you live, all of these broadcasts and so forth, I need help. I need help getting out to these races next year. I have a possibility of 12 races scheduled. all in Nevada. 10 of them in Nevada, excuse me, 10 of them in Nevada. One will be Parker Dam, Parker, Arizona, and the other will be Cedar City, Utah. Are the only two exceptions. But I got a lot of race coverage planned for next year, and I need help getting to these races. So I have a lot of advertising space. These broadcasts will have your logo at the very beginning of the broadcast. I can put your logo down in, run it in between time trials and so forth. At race day, it'll be run as well. Each broadcast, it'll be run as well as your logo on Jezebel and, of course, on my websites. Reasonable prices. Please, if you have a business and you're interested in helping Desert Rider get to these races to broadcast them, please reach out to Desert Rider at My Desert Rider, or YDER, at Gmail. So here we are, Cole Dawson in the 1510, the Class 1. And it looks like Cole's got that car dialed in pretty good. But Desert Rider could definitely use some help getting out to these races, these events that I'm doing. I'm trying to get more and more of my name out there. I'm starting to get exposure and getting my name out there, my craft out there. Appreciate everybody that's been helping get me out there, bringing these races to you live from the race course. Saturday will be just similar to this. I'll be sitting alongside the race course, just south of the Fallon Pit. I think it was Race Mill 83, I think that's what it was, is where I'll be. But I'll have a good line of sight of the race cars coming at me, and it should be a pretty high-speed area. So looking forward to that. Of course, it's race day. It's racing, and Desert Rider lives for desert racing. There's no question about that. That Desert Rider lives for Nevada desert racing. Brought to you by Desert Rider. And here we are, Ryder Swanson in the 6150. Just around the corner here. And poking his nose out. There's the dust, and there's the truck. That's right, Ryder Swanson in the 6150. And look at him go. Point it, point it. Should be Blaine Conrad next in the 1512. Class 1 buggy. So I will be in Pahrump in 2 weeks for the Snore race. I've been trying to get a hold of them and let them know, you know, what I do and so forth, but I'll just do media anyway. I'll be on the race course and do that race. I'm going to probably be someplace close to Johnny because I want to get the start of the race and then, of course, the end of the race, towards the end of the race, in 2 weeks. I may have an event next week, next weekend, and you just keep your fingers crossed for Desert Rider that it comes through. It'll be a lot of fun, it'll be exciting, and it'll be something completely different, and you guys would absolutely love it. If I can get it, if I can pull it off, it'll be an awesome event to broadcast next weekend. So keep your fingers crossed for Desert Rider. That's all I'm going to say about it at this time, but keep your fingers crossed that things will fall in place and I can do that event. So indeed, Blaine Conrad, I can hear that buggy coming at us, the 1512 of Blaine Conrad. That's right, single seat, he does it all by himself. He's a navigator, and he's fast. So next up after that, we have the CR Gittree in the 6181, the spec truck. We got a lot of exciting things on the horizon for Desert Rider. Like I said, I'll be in Vegas, actually Logandale, which is the edge of the what the heck is this state park out there? The Red Park. Anyway, I'll be in Logandale for the Hump and Bump in November, like 9th or something like that, 9th and 10th and 11th. Stay tuned for that. I'll be doing some more stuff out on that as to what I'll be doing there. Still finalizing some details with those folks, but I'm already registered. They've invited me out. It'll be a lot of fun. And then, like I said, in December, nothing goes away. Here we are in October, and we're racing, and we'll be racing in December. So 6181 CR Gittree. That was entertaining right there. I couldn't even react to turn to move the camera. That one was, if you caught that was, you got a little outside the groove, as they say. So fortunately, I'm in a real good spot. I'm not really too far off the course, but I am so high up off the course. I'm 30 feet up above the course, and there's a big ledge there that they have to get over to get towards me. And so I'm in a pretty safe spot. In fact, Don Jackson, when he came through, from Legacy, great guy. Thank you, Don, so much for everything that you do, and Liz and Christy, you three, Legacy Racing are just outstanding. Thank you so much for everything you do. He gave me a thumbs up when he came by, so I'm good. Here we go, the number one, Eric Husted. He is always at the top of the poll when it comes to time trials. So let's take a look at this run here by Husted. So now we've got the 6196 of Keith Rosberg should be next. Well, it's definitely time for Desert Rider to head south. My arthritis is acting up today pretty good. The weather is just gorgeous. these last couple of weeks here in northern Nevada. Just the temperatures have been just absolutely wonderful. I've gotten a lot of work done at Richard's place, and I helped them out all summer long. It's just beautiful the last couple of weeks here in northern Nevada. It's real sad for me to head home. Richard and Michelle Pike, I call them my host family, my camp hosts. They're dear friends of mine, and they let me stay at their place out at Holbrook Junction, out by Topaz Lake, this summer. I'll be out there again next summer. I just love them to death, and yesterday was their 45th anniversary, and bless them, they were saying goodbye to me, and oh, I love them. Anyway, here we go. Keith Rosberg in the 6196. But it's just been beautiful here in northern Nevada these last couple of weeks. It should be this way the next 2 days. Up next, we've got the Class 1 buggy of Sean Gilbert in the 1562. He's currently sitting in third place overall, 376 points behind Blaine Conrad. Excuse me, he's not 376 points behind. I am so sorry. Blaine Conrad has a 455, and Sean Gilbert has a 376. So, not quite 100. That just shows you how far out in front Blaine is. So next up will be Jordan Brenthal in the 6173 spec truck. I don't know if you saw my Instagram post not too long ago. I held my phone out and went through pits on my way out here to show everybody, the madness going on for time trials. And the Brenthal truck's impressive, all lined up. I think there was 6 of them all together there. That's an impressive program, the Brenthal trucks. So here we are, Jordan Brenthal in the 6173. next up will be another Brenthal truck driven by Reno guy Dave Ziegler. Out of Reno, Nevada in the 6123. 6123. Dave Ziegler in the DNA construction truck. I know that truck. He's from Reno. Haven't had a chance to talk with Dave yet, but I'm sure I'll get a chance to soon. He knows I've given him a couple of shout outs. He won California 300 last year. Not this year, but last year. So here comes the DNA truck now. I see it in the foreground there. The 6123 of Dave Ziegler out of Reno, Nevada. And next up is the unlimited truck of Chris German. Saw Chris this morning. I didn't really get a chance to talk to him a whole lot, but said hi. We were talking about the drone. I had the drone out, and I was trying to recover the drone. I was having some issues recovering the drone when I had it on a beacon. But just a quick chat with Chris. He's a Vora racer. I've known him for a couple of years now. It's good to see him in this unlimited truck. He drives that Chevy stepside, beautiful truck. German Family Racing. Sponsored by Kitties, I know that. But it is, German Family Racing is all German family. All the pit, everybody there. Good family bond there for that family. Chris is a good man. I like him. Good guy. I hear that truck. There he is. And that big old Chevy. Looks like Chris got that pointed in the right direction. Next up, we have the 6109 of Jake Johnson. One strap I didn't put down. I gotta put down, so I'll be right back. was the 6109. Okay, Johnson. Next up is Michael Osborne in the 6131. Okay, we're at 22 deep right now. Well, there was a couple that we skipped over, but 6131 of Michael Osborne is due next. Here we go, the 6131 of Michael Osborne. Next up, we have the 6111 Todd Bauman.